What's up, rich people? It's me, Haley, and I'm a financial pop star. And yes, a fan of The Office. I am a Kelly Kapoor with a Jim Rising. Something that I love about The Office, besides the politics, was how traditional Dunder Mifflin was as a company. You know, Dunder Mifflin was a corporation, right? Like, they were the man. But then, by the last season, we saw Jim start his own business, okay? Entrepreneur, startup life. Yup, he launched Athlead with his college friends and hired Darryl to work with him. Jim poached Darryl. You might be thinking,
Haley, why are you spoiling this show for me?
Okay, you've had 15 years to watch it. I do not feel bad. But I'm not just spoiling it because I'm a nasty woman. I'm spoiling it because I want to use it to discuss startup salaries, equity, options, and whether or not you should sell when your company goes public or gets sold. So smash that subscribe button because that's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
And let's get into it. Okay, so when Jim hires Darryl to work at Athlead, Darryl's leaving Dunder Miff where he has benefits. He has a 401k match. He has a boss who wears a suit, to go to startup life, which means, you know, you can bring your pet to work. You have unlimited paid time off. There are ping pong tables in every conference room. And most importantly, you get equity, which means you get a little stake in the company that you are helping to build. So what is equity? Well, basically it's shares in the startup. And these shares can end up being very valuable if the company sells or goes public. And because startups like Athlead wanna attract great talent like Darryl, but don't necessarily have the cash flow to pay big competitive salaries, they create compensation packages with some cash, but also some equity so that these employees feel wooed and like they have skin in the game. But let's be clear. No employee is just given equity outright. Instead, you will receive either stock options, which are the option to purchase stock in the company at a heavily discounted price, or you will receive restricted stock units, which are basically phantom stock that can be traded in for real stock if the company ever goes public or gets acquired. It's important to note that bigger companies like Dunder Mifflin sometimes offer stock options too, but startups usually offer this combined with a lower salary to sort of get you profiting off of the growth of the company long term. So how much is Darryl's equity in Athlead even worth? Well, he would have to refer to the strike price, which is the heavily discounted price of the stock that he has the option to buy. And I say heavily discounted because the strike price is the price that the stock is worth on the day that the option is granted. So like Darryl is joining this company boots on the ground in the very beginning. So it's not worth much. The strike price is gonna be like pretty low. But in a few years, when it's worth, you know, millions of dollars, that strike price in relation to the actual value of the company, there's gonna be a big difference and Darryl is gonna profit. Startups don't wanna just give you shares in their company though and let you run free. You have to put in the hours to earn a slice of the pie, and that is called your vesting schedule. The typical vesting schedule gives you 1/4 of your options at the end of your first year and then 1/48 of your options every month after that. So the reason that you don't get any options until the end of your first year is because that's your cliff. So that is the set amount of time that you have to work in order to get any of your options. So Darryl would have to work a 1-year cliff at Athlead before his options started vesting. And once your options vest, you have the right to purchase them
or not.
Should you purchase your options? Probably if you can afford to do so, but absolutely in no world should you go into debt trying to buy them. Weigh the risk and ask yourself if this is money that you are actually able to lose. Also, it goes without saying that you should only purchase your options if this is a company that you feel confident is going to continue to grow and profit. I feel like Darryl would purchase his options because he like really believes in Jim and with the vision, but also I want to make sure that Darryl is planning for the tax implications that come with making this financial choice. Some stock options are given as tax-free, so you'll only pay taxes on them once you sell them and have capital gains. But other stock options are actually, yes, they count as taxable income. That's true. So be careful, Darryl. Okay, so then what happens once you purchase your stock options? I mean, Darryl asked me this. I have so many friends who ask me this because there's a lot of confusion when you're someone who's like early in their career and basically has invested for retirement but isn't really in the stock market yet. And then you purchase your stock options and you're like,
Okay, whoops, my whole portfolio is just this one company.
like diversification who? And I've said it once and I'll say it again. The biggest danger in the stock market is just not being diversified and having too much of your money tied up in one company or asset. So if you're one of these people where your whole portfolio is weighted towards this startup that you got equity in, then it's probably a good idea to sell some of your shares just so you can have your portfolio be more balanced. But definitely talk to a financial advisor about it. And remember, like with all investments, stocks go up and down. So whatever you do not panic sell, ride it out, no matter what happens. Let's check in on Darryl now. He moved to Austin, Texas, where he owns 3 homes, one of which he's been renting to Joe Rogan. His daughter is an influencer and he likes to angel invest and tickle the ivory keyboards on his piano. Also, he owns a lot of Bitcoin. He told me to tell you that. The point is, startups work, y'all. Get in early and you too can get rich like Darryl. Anyways, gotta go give everyone at my startup equity, but please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to diversify your damn portfolio and get as much equity as you possibly can at these brand spanking new companies who are looking for talent like you. And as always, stay rich, bitch.